Right.
Over
what
Kid,
a show tonight.
Over Kid Hybrid, Jeff Brooks, and Hunter Matthews.
I want to say Corey Matthews. I keep
Corey
thinking Boy Meets World and a little
No. All right, so wait, so the Latin lover gimmick really works.
It does.
Like everywhere you go, like ladies are like, woo.
Especially out in Iowa.
It
I would
does.
think.
There's some hefty ladies that love the Latin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm German.
Corn-fed
I'm
efforts.
German and Lithuanian, and there's no girls. They're like, oh my God, did you see that German guy? Or are you Lithuanian? Like that never happens. So I envy you.
I always get it. The Puerto Rican. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
The hot blood.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Germans, we get nothing.
Yeah, you got any sisters?
They're like 45, right?
Oh.
45.
Yeah.
You lost me.
Age?
What? Who? Where?
No, his sisters.
Oh, I don't. I as long as they're 18 and over, I don't discriminate. I don't
18
discriminate.
and over.
Thank you very much. Right?
Wait, so do you have any sisters? No. All right, business, all business.
Anyways, very good match with you from AAW.
That was good stuff.
Both you guys, Billy Wack and Tony Rican from the AAW. Coming up, our classic indie match will be RCW from February of 05. It'll feature Egotistical Fantastico versus Sin. And you ever been in the ring with either one of those?
Egotistical Fantastic. Originally, when I first started training, he was one of the guys who was there when I first started training.
With
Was that
you don't care if you don't want to say. You
Way
don't,
back.
Was that the PCW?
That was
Tra-
PCW days.
So Sonny Rogers had a hand in your training?
Sonny Rogers had a little bit of a hand before I moved on, and further trained by Eric Priest. And
really?
That's really when I started to break out and really learn about the business and what I was doing in the ring. Is when I came under Eric Priest's wing.
And Eric Priest was, I believe, trained by
Danny Dominion and Ace Steel.
Danny Dominion and Ace Steel, who I had a hand in training those two guys.
And Ace Steel has been
So
signed.
So the whole
Wow.
symmetry with
Yeah.
Sonny and myself
So
is...
I'm trained by Trevor.
Well, Eric Priest.
He
Eric
works
Priest,
it in every time.
Eric Priest, he started briefly at his first match in the LWF at the Bump Factory before he went on to Danny.
Wow.
So, yeah, that sucks.
No, but Trevor's had a hand in training just about everybody that comes on the
a lot,
show. Or
you
at
know.
least he throws his hat in the ring to make us think that.
Right,
Well, no,
right.
there's a lot of
is
guys
good.
that they
Thank
came
you.
through.
I trained them all.
No,
He's like a
not
vampire.
all. I'm not gonna.
It's
I'm
the
not
tree of
gonna.
Chicago.
It is.
Everybody goes
we
back to
keep saying we got to do it. We have to do the family
the
tree of
tree.
Yeah.
Chicago. The
Well,
family
if we
tree
weren't
of
here so
Chicago.
late, Billy, we'd be able to do it after the show. But it's like going on
Take some
11:30 right now. So
And I got a feeling
I
there'd
got
be a
3
few
female
people
callers
out there in
waiting.
internet land that would want to sue us for putting their names on the thing.
no, we would just
Tough
wouldn't put
break.
that on.
I'm doing it.
We just wouldn't put it on.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
out of sight, out of
So
mind.
Voldemort doesn't exist.
exactly.
What we do,
We won't say his name.
what we do is we make it and we sell it. We just sell it. Like the Chicago family tree. Brought to you by somebody who knows a lot about the Chicago family tree. Me, Rich T. Sin, and Trevor.
Evidently.
So yeah.
It sounds like he's the beginning of it, according to him.
No.
was like
I got
the-
trained by Sonny and Sam.
Oh, okay.
Sonny and Sam. Now that's, and I hate to say it, that would be the top of the
That would
tree.
be the top.
Sonny and
I
Sam.
mean, you go
I mean,
back.
you'd have Bob Luce, obviously, and, you know.
Right.
I mean, I know that Sam got trained by Paul, by Paul Christie. Remember the Golden Boy Paul Christie? You probably do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I knew
Yeah.
Macho Man for parties. That's
That's what
Macho
he-
Man trained him.
That's what he says,
Yeah,
but-
okay.
But-
you don't want to start
but,
nothing, Trevor.
No, but
He's liable to see this.
I do know that Paul did have a hand, and probably Randy did have some hand in training Sam.
Okay.
But then from there, he opened up
So
Winnie
what
City.
we need to do is we need to go back. We need to go back and find like the very first guy, and like before Sam. All we got to do is just go back from Sam, and there shouldn't be too many.
Right.
But we go back and we find out who the first poor soul was that like
Bob Saber, I think.
really what year
Bob
about?
Saber trained Sonny.
Oh.
Bob Saber.
Bob Saber trained Sonny.
He was an old guy. He started in the 40s, I think, or 45.
Okay.
Wow.
40,
And then what?
45.
Then
That's
nothing
right about
happened
your
from
time, right?
No.
Oh.
Nice
nothing.
try.
That was
I'm
the
not that old.
1840s. Nothing happened from the 40s then to.
I don't know. We'd have to.
Because then there's like a dark era of Chicago.
Well, Moose,
independent-
you got to
Well,
put
that-
Moose Trollock in there.
I'm thinking that's when AWA was running, and you had it had burned down in Chicago.
Let's-
And we
Let's
were
do
actually
this.
a legitimate territory that had TV.
Let's do this then. Let's take all those old guys, all of them, and we'll make them like the Chicago Pro Wrestling Council of Elders, okay?
Oh, I love this.
And like they're just up there because we don't, feds, whatever. And then we'll start our tree at Windy City. And because were there feds before that?
I don't know, but okay.
I mean, our current. I'm talking from 1980
because the PCW thing came after Windy City. Is that what you're?
PWI.
Okay, well then that's fair enough.
Yeah, I think before
And
Windy City, it was before AWA broke down, and that's what allowed Windy City and other people to start coming into the area.
Right, and the amphitheater. That's I think how Sam got into the amphitheater was his connection with those AWA things. But it is a storied history, and it's funny because then you get to that Dirty Tricks era, and that's always good stuff to hear about.
Which era was that?
Well, you know,
I believe that era started October 25th, 1997. When the Lunatic Wrestling Federation broke new ground at the Romeoville Recreation Center.
That was big stuff, too. I
Yes, very big. Anyways, we got the Tornado DDT to go to Classic Indie Match of the Week, RCW, Egotistical Fantastical versus Sin from February of 05. Nick, let's head to that now.
RCW.
Here we
go. Coming to you from the Lasalle.
Lasalle. What was the name of that building?
That's
it was
Sin
a banquet hall.
I don't know, but that's Sin with a Y in there against Egotistical Fantastic.
All I know is they had cheap beer.
There you go. Hey, it was a
long drive.
I was at roller derby last night, Tony, and all-female roller derby Chicago Sirens in Linwood, and they sell $4 Pabst Blue Ribbon Tall Boys.
Whoa!
Yeah, $4 PBRs, baby. It's a big old beer.
What are we doing here now? We should be getting those $4 Pabst beers.
Yeah, well, we're going to have some roller derby women on in the coming weeks. I have
really?
good authority. Yeah. They're going to come in full gimmick and skate around the set.
Really?
Yes.
And I missed that.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody.
You can come back and watch.
Some of them roller girls is thick too, Billy.
Really? Like thick, like
the Sea Lady.
Thick.
The Sea Lady?
Yeah.
Thick. Like downstairs thick. Not thick in the head.
Oh.
Like thick. Hey!
Trevor, you're terrible.
That's double times thick.
May your soul roast forever over the hot coals of hell, I tell you.
Here we go.
All right.
We are going to burn, baby, burn.
Well, at least the referee isn't Nicholas H.
There's a magnificent Mike out there. That's
no,
that's who is that?
That is Double M.
The Double M, Magnificent Mike.
What is he interjecting himself in this for? I didn't even know he was in this match.
To this day, I believe he still manages Sin over in Elite Pro Wrestling.
Oh, really? So Sin's over at Elite. That's a big dude. Now, was he formerly LWF as well, Billy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Under a different name?
Nope, he was Sin.
That's a big dude.
Always Sin.
So have you seen the? Actually, I noticed you've seen it because you brought it last week. The new CM Punk action figure.
Yeah.
I didn't make note last week on the show. I don't think there's no Pepsi tattoo.
They didn't do a Pepsi, and they couldn't do the GI Joe Cobra tattoo on the other arm. Trademark.
Trademark infringement.
Oh, he's got another one. Really?
Have you ever had to have any tattoo work covered up, Tony? Because, this girl's name or that girl's name?
No, the only name on me is my name.
Okay.
Which happens to be my son's name, but that's a story I usually tell. I gave my son's name. Not mine. I'm not that into myself.
Very nice. Oh, look at this. Getting choked on the outside and then thumbed to the eyes, poked in the eyes by Magnificent Mike of LWF fame. One half of the frat boys, correct?
Yes,
Obnoxious
the
frat
obnoxious
boys?
frat boys.
Yeah, that's a great wrestling gimmick, obnoxious frat boys. That's one that could have been carried to WWE, in my opinion. But then they got this other group out there in Michigan, the cocky little brats.
Yeah.
That's not as, just, you know what I mean? That just doesn't carry for me, sorry. God, I'm getting critical. Like
You're getting all angry.
I'm getting critical. Like
I'm having a laid back day. I'm just hanging out here today.
I'm just enjoying. I've always loved watching Eagle work.
Yeah,
when I came in, he was there. He was there already when I came in, and it was always. I learned a lot of the flying I did from Egotistical Fantastical.
Is that referee Phil Drummond?
I believe it is.
I wonder how long has he been working? And did he get his start here in RCW? I don't know.
RCW. Now, where do they run out of?
They ran out of LaSalle.
LaSalle, Peru area. Out on
05. I don't know what they did much after 05.
04, 05, I think they ran.
Well, I think this was 05. No, they were running around because I remember.
For a long time, it was CM Punk's stomping ground.
It was.
They brought him in quite a bit.
I went there to watch CM Punk versus Acid, and I believe they call it CM Punk versus Acid 2, because the first time they wrestled, it happened in the LWF, and then all the LWF guys were driving down here, and a lot of people Jay Repsol, if you're watching, and you should know this, a lot of people always call RCW LWF South.
Oh!
Yeah, hey, man. It's my roster you had there.
But hey,
whatever.
So if the match took place of CM Punk versus Acid, do you have any of those on tape?
Oh, I do. That was.
You should bring that for a featured match, my friend. That could be our headline main event. That'd be a good one.
Yes, I should.
And here we go. Egotistical Fantastical never quite understood why he wore the mask. I've seen him backstage. He's not, he's not disfigured. He's not particularly ugly, but
it'd be the Mexican heritage. He follows the heritage of his forefathers. Wears the mask.
Well, he is one big dude. That's a big luchador. I'll tell you that. Sin is no small wonder himself. Sin with a Y, that is. Gets him up for the slam. Down he goes.
Right in the small of the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was a big deal. There was like weekends that we had to do we had to book around RCW. Man,
you're kidding.
Looking back, RCW this was 05, okay, so this doesn't matter. But when RCW started, I think it was 03. I think there was some serious friction at the time.
How about Brian Zenna?
Oh, Brian Zenner, man.
Brian Zenna.
Brian Zenna. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I don't know.
I'm needling you, Billy.
He's probably Brian Zenner. He was buying me Jaeger bombs for leaving PCW.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's just something. Chicago wrestling, it's a storied history. We bring it to you every week. We try and educate you.
Both guys over the top rope.
Right here on our forum for independent sports on the mat. Ego beating on that mat, saying, "Get back in here. What's wrong with you, ref?" He's winding up. He's ready for him. Oh no, he's going through. He's going over.
Wow.
Look at that. What a high-risk maneuver by Egotistico Fantastico, who's since gone on to greener pastures, and we wish him all the luck in the world.
It's moves like that have him as a fan favorite no matter where he goes. Yep. He excites every audience he's in front of.
People like Ego. He's a nice guy. Oh,
man. Him up. What's he going to do now?
Just clubbed him with that big fist. Oh.
Leg drop over the top rope. Both guys down on the floor. Can't see him from our vantage point from a camera angle. I guess Nicholas H. had this set up on the tripod instead of being at ringside.
Nonetheless, he got a good match, good footage, as clear as a bell, and part of wrestling history right here tonight on OTM with our Indie Classic.
Ego picking up Sin. Drops him down. 1, 2. Kind of a quick count there by the referee.
I'd like to give a shout out to my friends in Indiana, to my good buddy Tom Lounges from X-Rock, and the Night Rock show runs on Sunday nights. Now he's a full-time on-air personality on X-Rock every day 2 to 7, and he gets to pass the baton to Alice Cooper when he's done, because he takes over at 7.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
1, 2.
That is cool.
Ego with a DDT. Couldn't hold Sin down for the pin. Actually, I'd like to send a shout out to Chris out at Aurora Community Television, who shows our show out there in Aurora, Bristol, Montgomery. And also to Bill. Very
stinger.
Yes, right on the top of the head of Sin. Bill out there at Naperville NCTV. Thanks, guys, for allowing us to bring on the mat to the people out there in the area in Naperville, Aurora, Bristol, Montgomery, Oswego. Oswego, yep. Powerbomb by Sin on the Ego. 1, 2. Ego kicks out.
And Jay Repsol, the mastermind of RCW, now he works very closely with Elite Pro Wrestling, where you can see Sin, Double M, Acid, all those guys.
Out goes Ego.
One of my favorite youngsters is there too, Jason Hades.
Jason Hades.
Double M out there kicking at Ego.
Wait, is that Andy Long standing there in that red shirt or no?
No.
Does he have a beard? No, it's not Andy Long.
No. He was kind of shuffling like Andy Long.
Whoa!
Throws him back in.
Referee almost got knocked down. Sin picking up Ego. I'm surprised he's not trying to take the mask off.
Yeah, they always do that to him, don't they?
You would think. Right in the back of the head.
Has he ever been unmasked in Chicago?
I don't think so.
He was unmasked in AAW.
Was he?
Yes,
did he do it himself, or?
No. Did he lose a title versus masked match?
Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it was, what, Scarpone or Walker?
I know. I think both of them had something to do with it. I'm not 100%.
I want to say it was J.J. Inks.
Eagle picking up Sin, trying to grab a hold of his head. Uh-oh. Oh! Fireman's carry down. Had him in a fireman's carry and just floated him over to the mat. Both men down. Referee counting both of the guys.
Wait, that's not Phil Drummond, is it? Jason Harding. Sorry, Jason Harding. This whole match I've been thinking you were Phil Drummond.
1, 2. Sin able to get the right shoulder up. Eagle just putting his arm on the chest of Sin. Eagle slapping the mat.
Oh, a painful German suplex.
Two count. Eagle was able to kick out from the German.
And Sin apparently signaling for the end.
Where he had a scratch on his chest.
It sounds like they've got live commentary going on there.
Sounds like.
A lot of
it's very
controversy.
distracting.
A lot of controversy about live commentary.
Yeah,
Very
there is.
distracting.
They do that at the roller derby, too. I'm not crazy about it. But it depends. If it's done right, it's good. LWF was the best I've ever seen, honestly.
Oh, wait a minute. Double M, I think, has a foot.
Whoa! That's
Oh!
Sin.
A big win for Sin.
it! Definitely a big one. I would dare say an upset.
I would have to concur.
Back from February of 05. RCW out there in Lasalle, Peru area.
Hey, joining us back in the studio on the mat, Richard T. Sin, Tony Rican, our in-studio guest, Billy Whack as per usual, the voice of experience, Mr. Trevor Blanchard, and joining us on set, CDK with an internet report.
Squeeze on in there.
No,
awesome.
we'll give him a shot. He's got the internet report.
We're right
That
here.
is awesome.
What
That's
is
awesome.
that?
Decepticon for the day.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Right here.
I know
This is
already.
called,
Okay,
this is called skeleton.
There you go.
there he is.
There you go.
Look at that. What do you know?
Yeah.
Upcoming
And I got-
dates, sir?
Yeah, I got some upcoming dates.
Cool.
I got July 7th. I got POW in Fox Lake, Illinois.
POW!
You can see this guy right here, the one Trevor Blanchard, who I think still tag team.
Yes.
Still tag team champion.
Still holding gold.
Still holding gold.
Our
brother.
Who
very
knows
own.
for how long though? But you got July 14th ARW. Where are you going to be there too?
Yes.
ARW Lake
this is
Station.
Round 2 of me and Dave Allen for, I guess, Kimberly Cash for a weekend.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
He's like
You should
Nicolas
have upped the
Cage.
stakes
He's
a little bit
everywhere.
more, Trevor.
Yeah.
You should have been like Kimberly Guy for the weekend, and well, geez, they sit on an empire of money, Trevor. Come on.
You don't know what really happened that night, do you?
It hasn't happened yet. Not
Didn't
yet.
happen yet.
Never know. Never know. But anyways, we got July 14th AEW Scars and Stripes 3, wherever, right here, right. Cameraman zoom. All right, we got Scars and Stripes AEW July 14th.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Scars and Stripes?
Scars and
and
Stripes.
And that's going to be in Berwyn at the Eagles Club.
Yeah.
I'll be at that one.
Really?
I don't know
Tony
what
Rican?
I'm doing.
okay.
I don't know if I'll be.
And I'm going to have a major announcement at that one.
And also,
What's that?
At that one.
We should get Nicolas H. to go there with a camera and film your big announcement we play here on the mat.
Yeah.
If he's got
Maybe,
time.
maybe he
if
can
he's
ref.
got time.
Maybe he can ref.
If he can do it. He's got a busy schedule. Go ahead, CDK.
and if I'm not mistaken, one Joey Mercury will also be
That's
there.
right. Joey Mercury will be in attendance at
former
AEW.
WWE Tag Team Champion, will be in the house. In
He
Berwyn.
took that off that ladder. Oh, bam! Did you see that?
That was
Yeah.
wicked,
Oh,
man.
man, that was so brutal.
Yes.
Yeah, and he basically got his butt handed to him by Eric Cannon just like few weeks ago in my Fight Sports Midwest too.
Really?
Yeah,
We'll take him in AEW. We'll take him.
why not? And then also IWA Mid-South, September 29th and the 30th in Midlow, TPI. Biggest show of the year for them. It's basically 16 of the best wrestlers in the world coming in. You got Chris Hero, Mike Quackenbush. Basically, like, it's worth it alone just to see Mike Quackenbush. I'll tell you that right now. So if you got the money, come on out. For basically all the wrestling needs, though, just check out ChicagoProWrestling.com.
No, who's going to be on this one with Mike Quackenbush? Who's running that show again? Tell us all
Ian
about
Rotten.
it. Ian Rotten. And what's the group?
IWA.
IWA Mid-South.
And where's that at?
Midlothian, Illinois.
The Rec Center. in
And what's the
Midlothian.
date?
September 29th and 30th.
And who else is going to be on that? Hit me again, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. We're working you today, CDK.
So you got Chris Hero, Mike Quackenbush, Samoa Joe, Low Key, which actually
That's how you sell it, CDK.
Samoa Joe and Low Key. First round match. That's the first match they have signed already.
Really?
Yes.
That's going to be good stuff. I'm excited about that show. Billy, are you going to be there?
Oh, I'll be there, and I'll be
I understand
wearing.
you and Ian Rotten are really good friends.
No, I've never met him. I've never met him. I
No,
don't even.
who are you really good friends with?
I'm friends with everybody.
No, the guy that was hollering at you.
Holla!
Remember you were drunk and he...
Oh, Petey Williams. Ah,
Oh, Petey Williams.
learn your craft, Petey Williams. Learn your craft.
Anyways, you know what? Tony Rican has something he wants to... He's got a date,
There's another
upcoming
date.
date.
Steve Stone, Central States Wrestling Alliance, is having their inaugural show July 28th in Highwood, Illinois at the Don Skrunner. Oh, can I say that?
Don Skrunner?
I couldn't either.
Skrunner Rec Center. Come out. It's going to be, you're going to see Steve Stone versus Justin Dredd, Hardcore Craig versus Silas Young, me versus Alto. Believe it or not, we've both been around, but we've never faced each other one-on-one, so this will be a first.
That'll be good.
Okay.
A three-way tag match. Dis and Derek St. Holmes versus Team H2O versus Explicit Content.
Wow, explicit content. Back together.
One of your teams from way back. And then the MSPW title will be on the line. Brandon Blaze will face Jason Hades.
Wow.
Wow. What's the date on that again?
That's going to be July 28th up in Highwood, Illinois. Wrestling's going to come back to the northern suburbs.
And for more information on that,
There's
they'll
not...
be able to go to Chicago Wrestling
Right,
Board.
Chicago Pro Wrestling Board. Check it out. So the information should be up there soon.
Okay. By the time this
I gotta
airs.
say,
Or if
by
it's
the time
not-
this airs, right.
Or it's on there already.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jason Hades. If you get the chance, go check out Jason Hades. I like the fact that he is that MSPW champion. That's awesome. Jason Hades for the win.
Good for him.
Good stuff.
Well, hey, it was a great show
Yeah, I
tonight.
was just going to say, good time tonight,
Thanks
guys.
for having me,
Thanks
guys.
for joining us.
You want to throw out your website again for the
Yeah.
comics?
Unknown Comics, unknown-comics.com.
.com. There's always
Throwing
that.
that .com,
There's got to be a
baby.
hand gesturing to where a graphic should be.
Yeah.
And can we get it in comic shops all over the place? What's the story as far as distribution?
As far as the first book that's going to be out is going to be CKY, Bam Margera's brother. His band, we're doing the comic book. It's going to be available in Hot Topics, Virgin Mega Stores, and comic book shops everywhere.
Really?
Following that is going to be Superstar, our flagship book, which will be available in comic shops everywhere.
Nice stuff.
Awesome.
Wow, very exciting.
Awesome.
I can hardly wait to get one of
Bam
those.
Margera, huh?
Bam
Have you met him?
Margera.
I have not gotten to meet. I've gotten to meet the
Well, if he
band.
comes
but
to
never-
Chicago-
He's getting married. He's been
Yeah, you got to bring him here to the show. He's got to be on demand. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Trevor with these
you ever
pipe
watch that
dreams.
show Jackass,
Pipe
Philly?
dream.
You ever see
Oh,
what
yeah.
they do in that show?
Yeah, oh,
Pretty
yeah.
crazy
Yeah,
stuff,
it's
huh?
good stuff.
Yeah, Demolition Derby.
Trevor's
Rental car demolition derby.
Yeah.
That was
They
good.
rent the car just
Did
to
you see,
get
Right,
did
it
you
goes
see
back
when they
in there.
put
Yeah,
the
it's good.
skating thing inside the house and the mother came home and she was freaking out?
No, I missed
They
that.
put all the boards in there. Tony Hawk's in there skating.
Oh.
They do
Anyways,
some crazy
fans.
stuff. We got to wind this up. Richard T, Tony Rican, CDK, Mr. Billy Whack, and the voice of experience himself, Mr. Trevor Blanchard. We'll see you next week right here.
Take care, folks. Thanks
On
for
the
tuning
mat,
in.
baby.